Hello, so with this practice today, I want to invite you to become the co-creator of your reality. A reality where your dreams are not only on your imagination, but actually they become your daily life. And this is one of the steps to manifest your life because it's possible, and if you put your mindset on the correct direction and use the tools and knowledge of yoga and Kundalini, you will align yourself in a way that what you want, it will be possible to manifest. And actually, if everything is in a good alignment, everything will flow in your life very easy. And today we will focus on how do you want to feel in your life, because to manifest the life that you deserve, the life that you dream about, you need to be clear in your mind on what do you want manifest. And actually, in this case, I invite you to really contemplate in how do you want to feel in your life, because the first layer of manifestation, it can be I want to have a car, I want to be rich, I want to have an amazing partner, or I want to travel. So there are things that come in our mind that are more connected to the physical world. So we want to manifest more material things. But have this desire that we have usually are connected with a more deep desire in how we want to feel in our life. So I want to have a nice partner because I want to feel love. I want to feel safe in relationship, or I want to have money because I really have this deep desire to feel safe, and money in this moment will give me this sense of safety that I'm looking for. Or I wanted to travel because I want to feel excited. So there are not only the material world, but there are also the emotion and the feeling of how we wanna feel in this life. And in our busy daily life, how often you stop for a moment and ask to yourself, actually, how do I feel today, or how I do want to feel today? It's very rare because we are so catch on our routine, on our things, that we often have the tendency to actually put apart our emotion or what we need, our need, because there is things to do, because I need to go work, because I need to take care of the family. So what are my need and what I want to feel are kind come on the second level or the second plane. So I will put that, and then eventually at the end of the day, when I'm going to sleep, I will thinking how I was feeling today, and I will be too tired to really think, and then the day is finished. So with this practice, I really invite you actually to take time to ask yourself, how do you want to feel in this moment in your life, or generally in your life? And to help this process, I invite you to use your notebook. If you don't have the notebook, don't worry, it's perfectly okay to have just a piece of paper, and divide your piece of paper in four, like I did in this page. We wrote on the top, we will write on the top, how do I want to feel in my life? And then in each space, I share this space in four topics to help us to go more deep and see how do I want to feel, for example, in love and relationship, or friend and family can go in this category. How do you want to feel in regarding spirituality, grow or learning, knowledge, explore in this other space? I put this category. The third one is career and work, but also material possession, money. And then the last one is health and self-care. So everything regarding the body and how we take care about ourselves. So I invite you, and we will do this practice together. And then at the end, there will be a meditation to come back on our center. And then I invite you to ask yourself and write down at least 3 feelings / emotion that you want to have for the different 4 category. And then in the end, just observe what are the feelings that you want to experience in this life, in this moment for the different category. And then if you want to go more deep and discover more about the art of manifestation, I want to remind you that this is a class that is part of the course that you can find the full course on the website on refeelyoga.com, where I will go to the 7 steps of manifestation using the knowledge and the tools of yoga and Kundalini Yoga to really manifest the life that you dream about, the life that you deserve. With that said, grab your mat, prepare your tools, that we start this practice together. Thank you.
Refeel yoga, my energies are rising. Refeel yoga.
Come in a sitting position with a simple cross of the leg, the sit bone grounded on the floor, the spine straight and the shoulder down, hand relaxed to the knee. The head is relaxed and the chin is parallel to the floor to give nice alignment also at the upper part of the spine. And here I invite you to take a long, deep inhalation through the nose. Hold the breath for a second in, and then close the eyes and exhale to the mouth. Again, deep inhalation through the nose. Feel completely with your lung, feel the air come in, and then hold the breath in, exhale to the mouth. Deep inhalation through the nose. Hold the breath in and start to engage the bandha, so the root lock, the abdominal lock, the throat lock, and then gazing up in the middle of the eyebrow, and then release and exhale to the mouth. We repeat again the same breath, inhale deep to the nose. Hold the breath, engage the bandha, Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha, Slidey Jaladhara Bandha, gazing up, and this time also bring the top of the tongue touching the upper part of the palate. And then relax the bandha and exhale to the mouth. Great. Come back to the natural flow of the breath through the nose. And just take a moment here to observe where you are in this moment. Letting go the negative sensation, negative thoughts, obsessive factor, wherever you don't need in this moment. Softening your body, softening your mind, and be present in the here and now. And at the next inhale, take both hands in the center of the chest. Push your hand together and create some balance between left and right. And again, find your center. And here we take a moment to really try to be aware about what is present in this moment, to observe your physical body, but also your thoughts, your emotion, wherever is present, and repeat mentally, I'm not here to judge myself. I'm here to be curious and discover new aspect of myself, of my personality. And in this space where I feel grounded and safe, I allow myself to feel, experience anything wanna come during this practice. And repeat again mentally, I'm protected, I'm safe, I'm grounded, I'm safe, I'm safe, I'm safe. And at the next inhale, bring your arms up to the sky, gazing up, give a nice stretch to your back, to your spine. And then exhale, bring your hand down to the floor and drop the chin to the chest. And then again, inhale, arms up. This time exhale and we go down, a rotation on the right side, right hand on the floor, left hand on the knee, and look at the back. Great, inhale back to the center. Exhale, we go down to the other side. Inhale, center. Exhale, down. Great job. And now we move in the cat-cow position, a tabletop position for cacao, for cacao, for cat-cow. So give a nice massage, a moment to your knee, and move your toes, your ankle, and then you can cross your leg and rolling forward and take a nice position here in cat-cow. If you like to stretch your leg just a moment and then try to find the stillness, good alignments, and inhale up, exhale down. Stay connected with your breath. Try to go deep on the inhalation and equal exhalation through the nose, and of course coordinate the movement of the body. And like as usual, find your rhythm. Maybe you can start slow and then gently increase the pace of your practice, and try to find stability also on the movement, also on the rhythm. We can find the stability, okay? Inhale up. Hold the breath in. Exhale down. Arching back. Stay. And inhale, come back to the center, to the neutral position. And observe the effect of this first exercise. Warm up of all the body, especially the upper part of the body, the spine. And observe the energy that start to flow on the body. Great job. And then from here, come down to child pose just for a moment to release the tension on your breast. Sorry. And then be ready to come back again in the tabletop position. And here we will start to work. Remember that today the goal is to stimulate the lower chakra, especially Muladhara, Svadhisthana and Manipura, but especially Svadhisthana, because we want to enter in connection with our emotion, with our feelings. So we start to stir the energy over there and see what happens, what come up from there, okay? All the three lower chakra, the lower triangle, are more connected with emotion than the upper three, and but we focus a little bit more on Svadhisthana for as much as possible, and again observe what happens with curiosity. And so we come back in a tabletop position. We start with the right leg, so the left knee will be on the floor, and the right leg, almost broken everything. Raise up your right leg up as much as possible. Inhale up. Exhale, we bend the knee. We arching back and we go down. Inhale up. Exhale down. And begin. And inhale up. Hold. Exhale down. Squeeze and stay in void retention. Inhale up again. Hold. Exhale, release. And take a moment here to observe the effect, the stimulation of the lower chakra, especially on the right side. And take a moment with the eyes closed to really observe with a lot of curiosity, no any judgment. And be ready to do the other side. So right knee will be on the floor. Left leg come up, inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, hold, exhale down, stay, keep the position, inhale up, exhale, release. And come to child pose just for a moment with the eyes closed, attention focus inside to perceive the activation of the lower chakra, especially Svadhisthana Chakra, a sense of balance because we use right and left, and overall a feeling of energizing. You can hear my voice. My heart is pumping. So good job. And if you feel a little bit warming up and maybe some sweat come, it's good sign because remember that the water is the element of Svadhisthana Chakra. So when we work in the body and there is some sweat or the tears or saliva, it's all connected with Svadhisthana Chakra. And gently, slowly come up on the kneeling position. And we move to the next pose. The next pose it will be pigeon pose. So from here, I suggest you to come in a tabletop position before, and then you stretch your left leg at the back and bring your right knee forward. Then here, you can decide to keep your feet near or far from your hips, depend how much you can, open and you are flexible in the area of the hips. You can also use a pillow or a block under your hips to help to find comfort in the pose. Because remember, it's important that you feel comfortable and there is not any pain, especially in the area of the hips or the knee. The hands are on the floor and we look kind of up on the sky. It's not the chin completely up, but we look a little bit up. In this way, we are really stimulate Svadhisthana Chakra in the area again of the hips. But if in any moment you start to feel any pain in the lower back, you can maybe take your elbow down on the floor and put less pressure on the lower back. Okay? So come in the position and take a big inhalation through the nose and exhale to the mouth once. And here the breath, it will be from the mouth to the O shape of the mouth. Like if we want to drink the air very gently and slow. Then we hold the breath for a moment and then exhale through the nose. And go. And then as soon as you find the stillness in the pose, you have a nice rhythm on the breath, try to move your awareness, again, the area of the hips, to Svadhisthana Chakra. And eventually, if it's helpful for you, you can also do a slightly small movement with the hips to really try to stimulate the lower chakra and especially Svadhisthana Chakra. And deep inhalation to the O shape of the mouth. Hold the breath in, engage the bandha, gazing up, suspend the mind. Exhale through the mouth forcefully. And again, inhale. Squeeze and hold. Exhale. And gently, slowly come with the elbow down on the floor. And if you can, maybe the forehead on the floor. Just take a moment here. And then gently, slowly come up on your hand, tucking your left toes at the back, and with control, we come up and we take the right leg back, then to tabletop position, and eventually just a moment down to child pose. And then come up and we do the same pose to the other side. So tabletop position before, and then we take left leg in front. We stretch the right leg, adjust the position of the left leg where it's comfortable for you. Hand looking sliding up, shoulder down, and relax. Deep inhalation through the mouth on the O shape, and exhale through the nose. Eyes closed. The attention moving the area of the hips, especially in the area of Svadhisthana Chakra. Deep inhalation. Hold. Exhale to the mouth. And again, deep inhalation. Engage the bandha and gazing up. Exhale. And gently, slowly come down with the elbow on the floor, or maybe the forehead. Eyes closed, and attention focus inside. And then gently, slowly come up with the hand on the floor, with control, tucking your toes on the right feet, and then gently, slowly bring your left leg back in a tabletop position for a moment, and then down to child pose. And with the eyes closed, Attention focus inside to perceive the activation of Svadhisthana Chakra, the energy flow in the lower back, sense of balance between left and right, and overall a sense of joy, happiness, and presence. And gently, slowly come up to the kneeling position. So for the next exercise, I will use a block or you can use a pillow. And the idea here is to sliding open the knee and take the calf muscles out of the way and try to come in a sitting position on the knee with the sit bone actually touching the floor. So the lower part of the leg are a little bit to the external part, and these for me, for my knee, are very challenge. So I prefer to use the blocks and put the blocks under my hips, so this it's helped me to feel less pressure on the knee. Again, it can be also a peel off, and try to really keep, again, the heel are not under your leg or buttocks, okay? So find the position, and then the arms here will be like kind of if you want to give a hug to yourself, so cross in front of the chest, inhale to the center, exhale, we go down on one side. Inhale, center, exhale down to the other side. And the breathing here is deep and slow and follow the movement. So it's not a fast movement, it's actually deep and slow. So really try to stretch the side of the body and again bring your awareness in the area of Svadhisthana Chakra. Okay? And please begin. And come back to the center, deep inhalation. Hold the breath. Squeeze, engage the bandha. Gazing up. Exhale. And relax just for a moment with the eyes closed. Observe the effect of this exercise. And for the next one, we move in the sitting position again in a simple cross of the leg, easy pose, spine straight, shoulder down. And here we take the hand to the shoulder and it's the spinal twist. So inhale on the left, exhale on the right. Inhale back to the center. Hold the breath. Engage the root lock. Uddiyana Bandha. And exhale, release. Great. The next one, we keep the same position. We bring the hand to the ankle, and here will be a spinal flex. But I invite you to also include the movement of the hips for today. So when we arching back, we arch also as much as possible the hips. And then when we come forward, we arch and we rotate also the hips. So you should try to kind of give a nice roll to the hips and feel the sit bone that are massaging, that are being massaging on the floor. So it's really more about the hips today. Remember, we are working more with the lower chakra and the lower triangle and especially Svadhisthana. Okay, so please begin. And inhale, come up to the center. Hold the breath. Squeeze the bandha, suspend the breath, suspend the mind. And exhale. Relax, eyes closed, attention focus inside to perceive the effect of this Kriya, spinal flex. And again, try to move your awareness down in the area of the hips and observe if there is any sensation in this area, if you can perceive the activation of Svadhisthana Chakra, the subtle energy moving around the area of the hips. Very good. And we move to the last exercise for today, that will be Sufi ground. So inhale, start to go on one side and then come forward. Exhale, arching back and then come forward. Synchronize the movement with the breath. The breath is very deep through the nose, and move our awareness in the area of the hips. And for today, try to do a very big circle, so we are really move the hips. And change direction. And come back to the center. Deep inhalation through the nose. Engage the bandha. Suspend the breath and suspend the mind. And exhale to the mouth. And relax. And observe the effect of this last Kriya, the Sufi ground. Again, the stimulation and activation of Svadhisthana Chakra. Now we will conclude with 5 minutes of meditation. So I invite you during this meditation really to go back to your center, to that intuitive mind or the source of all creation, to your true self. And so letting go the mask, letting go what you don't need in this moment, letting go the negative sensation, the negative thoughts. Just try to be present in the here and now from your center and connect with your center. And then from that center, when you feel that you are there, that your mind is calm, that everything is peaceful, and you can really feel the connection with the true self, ask yourself, how do I want to feel in my life? Just observe the first things that come up, the first emotion. Remember, today we use the language of emotion and feeling and maybe sensation, but stay more on the emotion feeling. Ask a couple of times, how do you want to feel in your life? Then in the end, we will take our notebook and write down at least 3 feeling, emotion that you wanna perceive in your life in the 4 different categories that we brought down. Okay, so take a comfortable sitting position for meditation. Like as usual, it's very important that you find a comfort in the sitting posture. So if you need to use props, peel off, or if you need to change position and use a chair because these help your meditation, please go for it. Don't push or force yourself in any uncomfortable sitting position. And then here we take a big inhalation through the nose. We exhale to the mouth once. We close the eyes. You can use any mudra of the hands. I like to take my hand down to the knee, but if you are used to any mudra or if you like to try any mudra of the hand, please go for it. Your shoulders are down and relaxed. The spine is straight. Muscles of the face are gently and relaxed down. And your breath is deep and calm through the nose. And start to observe your body, to feel the connection with the floor, with your sit bone and leg, to feel stable and grounded. And start to soften the body, soften the muscles. Soften the mind. And move back your awareness to the breath. Observe the air come in and out to the nostril. Observe and perceive the different temperature in the upper lips when the air comes in and out through the nostril. And gently letting go the thoughts. And when you inhale, silently repeat Sat. And when you exhale, Nam. I am truth. Sat, Nam. And now release the mantra and mentally ask to yourself, how do I want to feel in my life? And observe what comes up. How do I want to feel in my life? And very gently try to stay in this state of awareness and presence, with a clear mind, with a peaceful heart. Gently, slowly open your eyes. And I invite you to grab your notebook. And here go step by step and write down at least 3 feeling emotion for each topic, for each space. Enjoy it. And that will do. If you need more time, of course, stop the video and then come back to close this practice together. Other ways, again, take a moment here, big inhalation to the nose, exhale to the mouth. Read your feeling on your notebook and observe if there is one of these aspects that is calling you more, and then eventually go to observe if it's the same that you checked on the first class when we was looking what we want in our life. And here is how do we want to feel. So what is come up more, and if they are the same, in the same spot, great, good alignment. If they are different, it's not a problem, but just, take in consideration and acknowledge the fact that maybe at the emotional level you want something different than in your material world or in your, presence and day-to-day aspect of your life. So again, we are working here to try to align our need, our dream, and manifest the life that we deserve, the life that we want. So great job. So with that, I conclude this practice for today. So I invite you to take your notebook apart and lie down on the floor for Shavasana and to take time to integrate this feeling, to integrate the insight that just come from this practice, this meditation. So I invite you to lie down on the floor and relax completely here with the arms side to side of the body, with the palm up to the sky. The legs are completely relaxed, the feet separate apart. Relax your hips. Relax the muscles of the leg, the muscles of the arms. Relax the muscles of the abdominal area, including the internal organs, the genital area and the anus. Relax the chest, the shoulder and the neck. Relax the head and the small detail of the face. Relax your eyebrow, your lips, your tongue, your throat. Relax the cheek and relax your ear. And now you are completely melted and relaxed to the floor. Feel your body soft and heavy. And each breath, feel the expansion of your being merge completely with the universe. Experience union, infinite love. Merge completely with the universe. And then gently, slowly come back on your physical body. Give a nice and soft stretch to your leg and arms. Move your finger, your toes. Give a nice and soft stretch to your body. And then gently come up in a sitting position with a simple cross of the leg, the eyes closed. Take a moment here to observe the effect of this practice. If there is any difference between now and when you start this yoga class. Take a smile in your face and be thankful with yourself for this practice, to take time for yourself and to work constantly to improve yourself and manifest the life that you deserve and you dream about it. Gently, slowly open your eyes. Thank you. Namaste. With this, I concluded this practice. If you like this kind of content, please like, share with your friend, with your family. And I remind you that this is the one of the class that you can find on the full course of the art of manifestation in our website, refeelyoga.com. And it's one of the steps. I hope that you have enjoyed, and if you want to know more, please click the link below for more information. And with that said, see you next time for one of the full or new moon. Thank you. Namaste.
Feel yoga, my energies are rising. We feel yoga, emotions realigning. Feel yoga, consciousness expanding. Feel yoga, my soul's understanding.